It was a Wednesday. A day like any other in the bustling city, or so it seemed. The sun was shining, the air was filled with the sounds of life, cars honking, people chatting, the distant hum of construction. It was a symphony of the ordinary, a day that promised nothing out of the usual. Then he appeared as if materialized from thin air. One moment the space was empty, and the next he was there, standing as if he had always been part of the scene. He stood out amidst the sea of faces, an anomaly in the mundane rhythm of life. His clothes were different, his demeanor out of sync with the hurried pace around him. People stopped and stared, trying to make sense of the inexplicable. Whispers began to spread, questions formed in the minds of onlookers. Who was this man who seemed to defy the very fabric of their reality? He was a stranger, yes, but one that seemed to carry the weight of untold stories in his eyes. His gaze was deep, reflective, as if he had seen worlds beyond their comprehension. His arrival was unheralded, his purpose unknown. He moved with a quiet confidence, as if guided by an invisible map. Yet, his presence was intensely felt, sending ripples of curiosity and apprehension through the crowd. Who was this man? What secrets did he hold? Where did he come from? His attire, his mannerisms, everything about him seemed out of place, as if he belonged to another era. And what brought him to our time? Was he a traveler from a distant past or a harbinger of the future? His gaze drifted across the cityscape, a strange mix of awe and familiarity in his eyes. It was as if he was seeing something both new and known. It was as if he recognized the buildings, the streets, yet saw them through the lens of a time yet to come. His eyes lingered on the architecture, the people, absorbing every detail. The air crackled with unspoken questions, with the unsettling feeling that reality itself was shifting around him. The city seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the next moment, the next revelation. There was an otherworldly quality about him, a subtle dissonance that set him apart. His clothes, though seemingly ordinary, were crafted from fabrics unknown to even the most seasoned tailor. Their texture was peculiar, smooth like silk yet strong as steel, catching the light in ways that made you question your own perception. His features were striking, not conventionally handsome but strangely captivating. His eyes, a deep fathomless blue, held a wisdom that belied his youthful appearance. They seemed to pierce through the veil of the present, gazing into the very soul of time itself. He moved with an uncanny grace, his every step measured and precise, as if he walked a path only he could see. He spoke sparingly, his words measured and imbued with an odd inflection, like a forgotten melody from a distant past. Each syllable hung in the air, heavy with unspoken meaning, leaving his listeners both intrigued and unnerved. Anecdotes about the mysterious stranger spread like wildfire through the city. His presence was like a whisper in the wind, subtle yet impossible to ignore. Some whispered of his uncanny ability to predict events before they unfolded, from trivial occurrences to life-altering news. It was as if he had a window into the future, seeing things that no one else could. Others spoke of his encyclopedic knowledge of history, recounting dates and details with an accuracy that astounded even the most learned scholars. His mind seemed to be a vast repository of human experience, bridging the past and the future. One evening at a local diner he intervened in a heated argument between a young couple. The air was thick with tension, voices raised in anger. His words, spoken softly, yet filled with an almost tangible authority, seemed to diffuse the tension in the room. It was as if he had a calming aura that enveloped everyone present. Later, the couple would recount how his insights into their relationship, insights he couldn't have possibly known, had brought them to a newfound understanding. They felt as if he had seen into their hearts and minds, revealing truths they had long ignored. Rumors of his pronouncements on future technologies spread like wildfire. People were both fascinated and fearful of his predictions. He spoke of self-driving vehicles that navigated bustling city streets with an eerie precision, as if they had minds of their own, of devices that could diagnose illnesses with a simple scan, revolutionizing the field of medicine and saving countless lives, and of interconnected networks that spanned the globe, instantly connecting people across continents. His visions painted a picture of a world both wondrous and daunting, leaving everyone to wonder what other secrets he held. His claims were met with a mix of fascination and skepticism. Some dismissed him as a charlatan, a master manipulator preying on the gullible. Others saw him as a harbinger of things to come, a prophet offering glimpses into a future both exhilarating and terrifying. The implications of his claims were staggering. If this man truly was a visitor from the future, what did it mean for our present? Did his presence alter the course of events, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy? Or was our reality merely a fixed point in time, impervious to the ripples of time travel? As his pronouncements grew bolder, so too did the unease among the populace. The very fabric of reality seemed to warp and twist around him, leaving people questioning the very foundations of their existence. Section 5. A World Adrift in Time. The world watched with bated breath, captivated and terrified in equal measure. News channels ran 24/7 coverage, experts and skeptics alike offering their interpretations of the unfolding events. Social media became a breeding ground for theories and speculation, the line between fact and fiction blurring with each passing day. Governments and organizations, both public and clandestine, sought to understand the implications of his arrival. Was he a threat, an opportunity, or merely a cosmic anomaly, a glitch in the matrix of time? The very concept of time, once considered linear and immutable, now seemed fluid and uncertain. The past, present, and future felt intertwined, separated by an increasingly porous membrane. Section 6. The Weight of Future Knowledge. The man meanwhile seemed unfazed by the chaos he had unleashed. He moved through the world with a serene detachment, his eyes reflecting the weight of knowledge only a time traveler could possess. He spoke of ecological disasters, of political upheavals, of technological advancements that pushed the boundaries of human comprehension. His words were a double-edged sword, offering glimpses of both utopian progress and dystopian despair. He spoke of cures for diseases that had plagued humanity for centuries, of renewable energy sources that held the promise of a cleaner future. Yet, he also warned of the dangers of artificial intelligence, of the erosion of privacy, of the increasing chasm between the haves and the have-nots. His knowledge was a burden and a gift, a glimpse into a future that was both awe-inspiring and terrifying in its potential. Section 7. Seeking Answers in the Unknown. Scientists, historians, theologians all sought to engage with him, to unravel the mysteries he embodied. He answered their queries with cryptic pronouncements, offering tantalizing glimpses into the future without ever fully revealing its secrets. He spoke of quantum entanglement, of parallel universes, of the malleable nature of time itself. His words were like riddles wrapped in enigmas, challenging the very foundations of their understanding. He hinted at a future where humanity had transcended its physical limitations, where consciousness existed beyond the confines of the flesh. Yet, he also warned of the dangers of losing touch with our humanity, of becoming slaves to our own creations. Section 8. A Ripple in the River of Time. As quickly as he had appeared, the man vanished. One day he was there, the center of a whirlwind of speculation and intrigue, and the next he was gone, leaving behind more questions than answers. Some believed he had returned to his own time, his mission accomplished. Others speculated that he had simply moved on, a temporal nomad traversing the vast expanse of history. His impact, however, was undeniable. He had left an indelible mark on the world, forcing humanity to confront the vast unknown that lay beyond the boundaries of its perception. Section 9. Is our reality just a thread in the tapestry? The mysterious time traveler's visit left an unforgettable mark on the world. His arrival was like a stone cast into a still pond, creating ripples that extended far beyond the initial splash. His presence challenged our understanding of time, reality, and the very fabric of our existence. It made us question the linearity of time and whether our past, present, and future are as distinct as we once believed. We are left to grapple with the profound questions he posed. Are we merely passengers on a predetermined journey, or do we hold the reins of our destiny? Is our present merely a stepping stone to a predetermined future? Or is it a canvas upon which we can paint our own unique story, with each decision and action adding a new stroke? Or do we have the power to shape our own destiny, to bend the arc of our lives through sheer will and determination, to alter the course of events with our choices and actions? Each moment, each decision, could be a pivot point, a chance to change the trajectory of our lives. The man who claimed to be from the future may be gone, but his legacy endures. His story lingers in our collective consciousness, a reminder of the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. but the ripples of his presence continue to spread. They touch every aspect of our lives, urging us to look beyond the surface and question the deeper truths of our existence. His story serves as a potent reminder of the vast mysteries that lie beyond our comprehension, urging us to question our place in the grand tapestry of time. What if our reality is just one thread in a vast, intricate design, urging us to question our place in the grand tapestry of time? Are we mere spectators, or active participants in the unfolding drama of the universe? Is our reality just a single thread in an infinite tapestry, interwoven with countless other possibilities, each thread representing a different path, a different choice, a different outcome, interwoven with countless other possibilities? And if so, what does it mean to be human in a universe of infinite potential? How do we navigate the endless possibilities that lie before us? And if so, what does it mean to be human in a universe of infinite potential? It challenges us to think beyond the confines of our current understanding and embrace the boundless possibilities that the future holds.